Schopenhauer's On Women, Unraveling the Controversies and Insights. Arthur Schopenhauer, a prominent figure in 19th-century philosophy, left an indelible mark on the intellectual landscape with his profound and often contentious perspectives. One of the most debated aspects of Schopenhauer's work is his essay On Women, housed within the larger philosophical framework of Parerga and Paralipomena. In this comprehensive exploration, we will embark on a journey to dissect Schopenhauer's views on women, delving into the philosophical roots, societal context, controversial assertions, critiques, and the enduring influence of his ideas on gender discourse. Philosophical foundations: the will and sexual attraction. Schopenhauer's philosophy is grounded in the concept of the will as the driving force of existence. The will, characterized by blind striving and desire, shapes human behavior and relationships. In the context of gender, Schopenhauer posits that the will to propagate the species is the primary force behind sexual attraction. For instance, consider Schopenhauer's analogy of the peacock's tail. He argues that just as the extravagant tail serves the biological purpose of attracting a mate, human sexual attraction is similarly driven by the unconscious aim of perpetuating the species. This perspective sets the stage for Schopenhauer's reflections on gender relations. Controversial assertions: the intellectual and moral inferiority of women. The heart of the controversy surrounding On Women lies in Schopenhauer's explicit and unequivocal claims about the intellectual and moral inferiority of women. He contends that women are intellectually and morally subordinate to men, stating, "Women are directly adapted to act as the nurses and educators of our early childhood, for the simple reason that they themselves are childish, foolish, and short-sighted. In a word, are big children all their lives." This assertion sparks a range of reactions. Schopenhauer's language and tone in describing women invite criticism for its apparent misogyny and sweeping generalizations. Scholars often grapple with the question of whether these views reflect a product of Schopenhauer's time or an enduring philosophical stance. Views on marriage and motherhood, traditional roles and societal well-being. Schopenhauer extends his views beyond the intellectual realm to advocate for traditional roles for women in marriage and motherhood. He argues that women find their true calling in domesticity and motherhood, emphasizing the importance of these roles for the well-being of society. According to Schopenhauer, women should embrace their innate qualities and contribute to the stability of the family unit. Consider Schopenhauer's arguments about the societal benefits of women embracing domestic roles. Evaluate whether these views align with a conservative stance on gender roles, or if they can be interpreted as a pragmatic assessment of societal organization in the context of 19th-century norms. Critiques of Schopenhauer's views: ethical, feminist, and societal perspectives. Schopenhauer's views on women have not escaped scrutiny, drawing critiques from various quarters. Ethicists question the ethical implications of asserting intellectual and moral inferiority based on gender, while feminist scholars challenge the validity of Schopenhauer's sweeping generalizations. Societal perspectives also come into play as contemporary readers grapple with the implications of such views for broader gender dynamics. Explore critiques of Schopenhauer's essay from feminist thinkers and ethicists. Assess the ethical implications of assigning inherent qualities to an entire gender and the potential impact on societal attitudes towards women. Consider whether Schopenhauer's views contribute to a deeper understanding of gender dynamics or serve as an artifact of a bygone era. Responses and engagements with Schopenhauer's views. From feminist philosophy to contemporary discourse, Schopenhauer's perspectives on women have sparked responses and engagements from later thinkers, particularly within feminist philosophy. Scholars have grappled with the legacy of Schopenhauer's views, either as a point of departure for further critique or as a source of inspiration for broader reflections on gender. Examine how later thinkers respond to Schopenhauer's ideas. Assess whether feminist philosophy engages with or rejects Schopenhauer's assertions, and whether these responses have contributed to a nuanced understanding of gender within the realm of philosophy. Consider how contemporary scholars navigate Schopenhauer's complex legacy in the context of evolving societal values. Influence on subsequent thought. Tracing Schopenhauer's impact on gender discourse. Investigate the extent to which Schopenhauer's views on women have influenced subsequent philosophical, sociological, and feminist thought. While Schopenhauer's ideas have faced criticism, it is essential to consider whether they have left an enduring mark on gender discourse, either as a cautionary example or as a point of departure for more nuanced reflections. Explore how later thinkers, particularly those within feminist philosophy, engage with or reject Schopenhauer's ideas. Assess whether Schopenhauer's views have contributed to a deeper understanding of gender dynamics, or if they stand as a historical artifact of a bygone era. Conclusion: navigating the legacy of Schopenhauer's on women. In concluding our exploration, it is imperative to reflect on the enduring legacy of Schopenhauer's essay on women. Despite its controversial nature and the critiques it has received, the essay remains a part of Schopenhauer's broader philosophical oeuvre. Consider whether Schopenhauer's views on women have contributed to a more nuanced understanding of gender, or if they serve as a cautionary example of the need to critically evaluate historical perspectives in light of evolving societal values. As we delve into the complexities of Schopenhauer's views on women, it is essential to approach the subject with a critical and contextual lens. By doing so, we can engage with Schopenhauer's work in a way that fosters a deeper understanding of the historical, philosophical, and ethical dimensions surrounding gender in the 19th century and its implications for contemporary discourse.